you took time out of your day to fight with someone on the internet. There is no reward for being a nuisance on the internet simply because of someone you love. We are enemies to ourselves than men are to us. That's just it. Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, it's Oluchi. And so, like that's what the video says, we are going to be talking about stan culture. Stan culture is something that I feel like anybody in this time and age would know or have experienced, but it just didn't know that it was it. Some of the things I'm going to be saying it sound a bit exaggerated, or it may look like I'm trying to make stan culture in itself bad, but just take a look at the meaning of stan culture. So let me paraphrase. Their celebrity or the person who they look up to is put on a pedestal, and any other person who doesn't like the celebrity or has something else to say other than the good that they have seen in that celebrity is basically demonized. So it's like some sort of like worship, basically worshiping a human being, so to speak. So the first, let's say, introduction that I got to stan culture or the power, at least, of stan culture was from Big Brother Nigeria. So if you are a Nigerian or an African or just anybody, you might know what I'm talking about. And if you know how Big Brother works, there are like certain people that obviously that are supporters of certain people on the show. And it's nice and it's really good to like have people that support you, but I really at what cost? If you see these people fighting on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, basically any platform where they are allowed to thrive, you're going to, I don't know, would I say you're going to be scared? But you're really going to think about the future, or at least the kind of life that people must be living in real life, that you took time out of your day to fight with someone on the internet simply because they do not agree with what you said about a particular person that does not know you exist.
You're not ashamed of yourself.
Let's just look at the absurdity and stupidity of it all. Like, I understand, yes, there's certain people on the show that are really nice, very charismatic, that you just have to fall in love with. But I don't see the use. Okay, you have a group dedicated to this person. You guys give yourself a name. You guys, have like a common, interest, obviously, because you all like the same person. But one thing I can never understand is fighting for that person online for hours. Just maybe not fighting one person, just fighting so many different people online, and it kind of like gave the show in itself like a bad rep, because if people were thinking like, what exactly is the reason the show that people are just like killing themselves over it? And the show is not bad because I watch it myself. I'm not really following it again because I'm in school. There's certain parts of it that are actually really interesting. However, I never really understood the other side of the fans just going all out for the person that they love. And this is not just limited to Big Brother Nigeria. It's for influencers, favorite YouTubers, obviously celebrities. There's so many, like, let's say, horror stories about this. I don't really follow the lives of celebrities as much. So like the ones that I see online and I'm just like, I think this is the reason why I don't even like those kind of things, because when you're done reading these things, it's just like just ashamed to call yourself a human being, basically, because I don't understand why someone would put in so much energy to. And it's beautiful, just having like people who support you while you're like your ride or die, but really at what cost? Your dignity. Anyways, two YouTubers, one is bigger than the other. I need like Nigerian YouTubers who are married with kids. But apparently, one of them was having like an infertility issue. So apparently, she already has kids, but she wants to have more kids, and she's having difficulty getting kids. So basically, they had a problem, a fight, or whatever. And the fans of one of the other YouTubers went to the other smaller YouTuber's page and basically insulted her, even using her infertility issue to insult her. And the most painful part of all of this is that the people who were doing the insulting were women themselves. And it's kind of like, when I say painful and kind of like shocking, two people are fighting. Even if this person does tell her own side of the story, this person tells their own side of the story, at the end of the day, everybody's going to say it in a way that's going to favor them. Or at least, yes, the story is in a way going to favor whoever is telling the story. So you can never tell what exactly happened. Yes, you can give your advice, your 2 cents, whatever, but really going all out to just find someone you don't know and doesn't know you exist because of someone who doesn't know you exist. Let's just put it at that. Just so that I'm going to keep on saying it so you can understand how stupid everything is. So basically, they insulted the other woman with their infertility issues, and these are women. And I just feel like, as a woman, this phrase of women supporting women, I don't really believe in the phrase though. We are enemies to ourselves than men are to us. That's just it. And if you would think that they would understand what it feels like to, not want to have a child and not be able to have a child, and they insulted this woman, like, just made mockery of her on her own channel. It was just so bad. Personally, I have like YouTubers that I really, really love. People that have me on WhatsApp, because I'm not really active on any other like social media handle except WhatsApp and YouTube, if you will call it a social media app. But on WhatsApp, we know that I really love these two people, Kamsi Namani and Dima Umi. These are like my role models when it comes to YouTube. And obviously, if one day they have an issue with any person, YouTuber, celebrity, whatever, online, you would never see me fight for them. It doesn't mean I don't love them any less, but that is their problem. When they were fighting, they didn't call me. And whenever they're going to resolve the issue, if they ever resolve it or whatever, they're also not going to call me. They don't know I exist. Why would I take my time to begin to fight whoever doesn't agree or see the person that I see as my role model the way that I want? Because it's so ghetto and so cringe. Because I don't understand how you're able to live with yourself after all of that. Like, when you're done just fighting, like, you're very stupid, you're very this, insulting people online. How do you feel? You just drop your phone and you just sit down like, wow, today was like very, very productive. I'm sure that, I don't know, but there is no reward for being a nuisance on the internet simply because of someone you love. There is no special, you're not going to like look for your handle like, oh my God, Mercy was fighting for me, I have to reward. There is no reward for that. You waste your data, you waste your time, you waste your life, and you disrespected yourself and your entire generation and family. And the thing about this time culture too is that these people are ready to, I would like say, take the most stupid advice from these dear celebrities just to show them how much they love them. Like the celebrities could be promoting trash, promoting, let's say, for example, like, oh, when I wake up in the morning, I love to bathe with lava. And these days, celebrities were like, oh my God, like my grandmother, she normally would take lava from our local volcano and would bathe with it. And I used to like wonder like what the hell's wrong with her because she's local and all of that. But now that you said it, I actually see so much sense in it. Obviously, I am exaggerating, but these people are willing to risk their lives or put themselves in potential danger just so they can, I don't know, keep on being relatable to their fan or just because they love them so much. At this point, I feel like it should be studied as a mental illness. I think it's already being studied as a mental illness, but I think that it is a mental illness. And it's not like loving someone. Like I said that I have people that I look up to who are my role models, but there are certain things that they would say as a normal human being, I'm actually going to be like, I don't support everything that they do or everything that they say. But when it comes to stan culture, however, the celebrity could even like, I don't know, commit a crime, but they are willing to, would I say, pervade the law or make the law, make people think that what they did is right, or maybe they did it for a particular reason or whatever. Like they're willing basically to support their celebrity through thick and thin. And it's just weird.
You're weird.
I don't know, it's because they find the celebrity relatable. Some people say that, oh, they're going through a tough time. The celebrity songs or whatever help them, and they have like pledges kind of like allegiance to these celebrities. Another thing that obviously is that these stans, obviously we had groups. Allegedly, there was a rumor about a K-pop band in their group where they were asking young girls to send their nudes, and if you refused to send your nudes, you were basically bullied. I'll probably ask to leave the group or something like that, and maybe eventually you would succumb and send your nudes to the group. So that's to tell you how, I don't know, but I really don't understand how you could love someone so much. Call me selfish. So that I think only about myself, but I really don't care. I have so much self-respect to be doing certain things that I see people do. And the funny thing is that once these fans do not find their object of worship, so to speak, relatable anymore, they are very quick to discard it. And that's why I say that whenever you get your happiness or your validation from people, you're not happy. You're just like one step away from depression because it is so easy for human beings to change their minds about a particular person. It's crazy, basically. I really wish that more people would open their eyes to see the dangers of what you're doing, the kind of entitlement that these fans have to their celebrities, and they kind of like see them as some sort of like object that they can impose their ideas on, basically. So if their celebrity is dating someone that they don't want or wearing something that they don't like, they are not going to hesitate to pull that person down or say their mind in the rudest, most of the time, rudest way possible. Because obviously they're on the internet, nobody's there to, check them. And that's the thing with these people. I know that maybe they're coming from a place of love, toxic love, but you really don't have any right to anybody's personal life like that. I remember when Justin Bieber got married to Hailey Bieber, and the fans of Selena Gomez basically were attacking Hailey Bieber. It's kind of crazy because Justin Bieber, I don't know the dynamic, the relationship dynamic, so to speak, but basically the both of them agreed to separate. Good and fine. Justin married Haley. Good and fine. What is? I feel like even if you even wanted to even direct hate at anyone, it's supposed to be Justin and not the woman because she's literally innocent in all of this. Or the last time that I think Beyonce performed in Dubai and people were getting angry that Dubai is a homophobic country and how dare she perform in a homophobic country. I didn't know that you were now her manager. It's so crazy the amount of entitlement that these fans have, or the amount of say they feel like they have in the lives of whoever they call their celebrities. They really want to say that if you put in so much effort that into basically supporting your celebrities into your life, you're going to be a much better person. Because I feel like if you have so much time to do this, it means that you're jobless and you're bitter. So you now have enough time to share this bitterness around. But what I'm saying is that these people are ready to go to any length, literally, for their celebrity. And that is why I'm going to keep on saying that this thing is a mental illness. And I pray to God that I would never, ever know what this feels like. And none of my friends or family members will know what it feels like. Because it's so weird, because I don't want to be associated with anybody who is that stupid to do something crazy like that. So that's what you to understand. Like right now, stan culture is basically a nuisance. I understand like being a fan, love their music, love their work, appreciate this particular part of them, but just putting this celebrity on a pedestal, just giving them certain like attributes and praises and things that just may not resonate with them, and they get angry when this celebrity turns out not being the person that you thought he or she was. It's kind of crazy. But I really think that it's very important to separate the work of a celebrity from the celebrity it's himself. Stop swallowing whatever they tell you, hook, line, and sinker. You are an adult. You should be able to think for yourself. I really hate people that can't think for themselves. And that is what stan culture does. It takes away the individuality because everybody is in a group, everybody thinks the same way. And if you're thinking otherwise, you're basically ostracized or seen as a bad person just because you dared to have an opinion, which is so wrong. So I really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, like, subscribe, and I'm going to see you next week.